we decided today that we are going to dedicate this show and play a little game for Harrison Ford, and we're calling it Wheel o' Fortune. Thank you.
Don't even clap. Don't even clap.
Riders!
Don't even clap for that.
Riders?
See you? David.
David.
How you doing? Ann.
Ann, all right. Okay.
Star Wars. Okay. What was the name of Han Solo's spaceship?
Oh,
You're not participating. Han Solo's spaceship was called.
Yeah.
Want to see?
They do.
You don't know?
Oh.
Renee, I'm so sorry. Loser. Okay.
Stop. Okay, good one. Good one.
David, did you see American Graffiti?
Not for a long time.
Oh, David. How did Harrison Ford get the part for American Graffiti? Come on.
Jerry.
Come on. How did he get the part?
Audition for it.
The audition? Loser! Okay, sorry. The answer is he built George Lucas's front door. He was a carpenter. Yeah, sorry, bud. Are you ready? Okay. Star Wars! Okay. Which one should we do?
Let's see.
Who got the girl?
No.
No,
That's the second question.
No, okay. Oh, I'm going to read this one. I'm reading the rules. Who got the... No, don't look. Okay. Who got the girl? Han Solo or Luke Skywalker?
Han Solo.
Baby!
Come on over here. You have won 2 tickets with popcorn and drinks to the movie. You get an autographed poster by Harrison Ford, books, CDs, and a file of fax.
There you go. David and Renee, we can't let you leave without something. You get Donnie and Marie baseball caps.
Aren't you glad you played?
Yes.
Wheel o'
Fortune.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with Harrison Ford right after this.
You know what we wanted to show you, too? On the poster that you won on the game, you have Kristen Scott Thomas, Harrison Ford, and Cindy Pollock's autograph. Very collectible. Now, yesterday, you saw the first half of my interview with the incredibly talented Harrison Ford. So much fun, can I tell you?
Man, it was just fun watching it.
Well, it was just incredible. One of the most fun interviews I've done today. But today, Harrison, we're going to do the second half to date.
I thought you said, it's the most fun interview today.
But, no. But the thing is this is part 2, and he's going to talk about, you know, men and ladies, and really, are men stupid? Take a look.
Why? Say why? Why? Because they did. Because they were going so good.
Easy.
The whole movie's tough. I mean, it's a tough look at this kind of situation. It's not. I think it's rewarding, and I think it gives a lot back to the people, to people who see it. But if you were, you know, if you're just told what the story is, you might not develop a taste for it.
No. I agree with you. Well, it's an interesting premise. I was curious.
So it means a lot to me when somebody, you know, we're just getting reactions for the first time now.
Really?
So your reaction is very important to me. It means
I'd like to be really important to you. Oh, do you know what else I noticed at the very end? That you dedicated this to your father.
My dad died shortly after the finish of the film, after we finished the film, but...
Did you go back and forth during your filming? And...
Yeah, he had been ill for a couple of years and was especially ill towards the end, and so I went back and forth a lot.
The reason I bring that up is I was interviewing Garth Brooks yesterday, and who is just real. I love real. Real is unique in this business. Do you know? It's where you appreciate where you are and you know where you came from, and roots are everything. You know, I have a great family. I have a huge family. I have a huge family. But he was tough because he just lost his mother. and said that it was everything, that place that she provided for him. And I was curious if your dad, if you had that kind of relationship with him.
I had a very good relationship with my dad, but I don't know that I feel I can talk about it very well.
No, I understand. I guess because well, about a week ago, I almost lost my parents. And it comes, I guess, from a tender place in me that all of a sudden you reach an age where those types of things you start thinking about.
Okay.
And I just thought it was really sweet that you would dedicate that to your father.
Well, it's very generous of Sidney to have made that gesture. It's really within his control.
Mm-hmm. That's very sweet of him. I love kids. I'm one of the founders of Children's Miracle Network, and I have great love for that. Dedicate my time and energies towards it. Your commitment is to CI. Of all the things, why CI?
Well, Conservation International is a group that works in 25 or 26 countries around the world. Our mission is to try and preserve what remains of biodiversity. Mm-hmm. Biodiversity is a source of our future medicine, foodstuffs, clean air and water, and it's in great danger. And I think this organization, with its capacities in field science and in its influence with world leaders and leaders of corporations, has got the best chance of making a significant difference.
The reason I wanted to mention that is because a lot of the drugs and things that are used on our children come from the rainforest and different places
Sure,
like
yeah.
that. And I just want people to be aware that, pick up a website and check out CI and they can find more information on it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. What do you love to do to relax?
I love to fly.
I got to fly with the Blue Angels.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So did I.
How many G's did you pull?
9.
Oh, no fair. Really?
Yeah.
I pulled 6.5. And I was doing a film. Director went up, my co-star went up. They all threw up. I didn't.
I didn't throw up either.
You have how many planes? Is it 4, 5,
Yeah.
6?
Yeah, something.
What kinds?
You really want to know?
I do.
have a de Havilland Beaver. I have an Aviat Husky. I've got a Cessna 206.
I
I've
flew a
got
Cessna.
Cessna 206, and I've got a Beechcraft Bonanza and a Bell Long Ranger 206 L4.
What does it do for you? Is it true about boys and toys and?
Well, there's some of that. There's some of that. I love the machinery and the freedom of flying. I like developing a skill and depending on my own resources, and I love the people that I meet in aviation. I like seeing the world from that perspective.
Are they different? How are they different?
I just know that people relate to me as a pilot when I meet them in that context, and that takes a little bit of the onus off the difference between us.
Between the actor and the person.
Yeah.
Wyoming, you spend a lot of time there. Have you ever heard of Osmond, Wyoming?
No.
My grandfather founded it.
Did he really? Where
Yes,
is it?
it's right outside Jackson Hole, by Afton.
Really?
Osmond, Wyoming.
I'm in Afton often.
Yes, well, you'll go right by. You're in Afton often.
I'm often in Afton.
Well, drive by, you'll see a little plaque that says Osmond, Wyoming.
I'll look for it.
What a pleasure.
Sweet.
I wish we could spend millions of hours talking, because I find you focused and centered.
I appreciate the time you've given us and
Good place in your life.
The sincerity of your reaction to our project.
Oh, Harrison. You know, I have to tell you, I truly enjoyed talking to him. He's kind
you
of
could tell.
quiet. He's kind of
He
quiet.
had to pick up the drool, you know, just.
Ladies, do you feel my place where I'm at right now?
You know, ladies look at it in one way, but I got to tell you, from a man's point of view, I like that man.
He-
I really like him.
Yeah,
I just think he's a
absolutely.
great guy.
And I meant that about being focused and centered. So remember, Random Hearts, it comes out tonight.
Tonight.
Tonight. Go see it. It's interesting.
And
show.
stay with us.